Before we get into the interview, I also got to talk about two new things. We've got a new partnership with Lux brand. So if you want to use the coupon code ChatChill in the description below, all the links to the website. I'm probably going to put something out as I'm talking, where you can something you can get. You can get watches, bags, shoes, handbags, shades, hats. It's top man without t-shirts basically. So go grab your stuff and have a good time. Another announcement. We're also now sponsored, we're in some sort of partnership, sponsorship with Crown and Beauty. If you want to get some teeth whitening, if you want to LVL lashes, if you want a tan, go grab that. Again, in a link in the description below. When I have some white teeth, mine are a bit yellowy, so I ain't going to show you nothing good right now. But you might go get some of that white stuff. You know I'm going to be getting my whitening done right now, so don't watch that. Again, in the description below, go check it out. What up everybody, and welcome back to Chat and Chill News. And you know it's going to be daily news right now, day 2, and let's get into the news that you want to talk about. Now H&M are facing a lot of backlash right now. This morning I woke up, looked to my Instagram, I see a black kid wearing a green jumper that says coolest monkey in the jungle. What do you guys think? Are H&M racist for this point? Me personally, and I know what you guys are thinking, what am I thinking? Now, let's be real. When Uber came out with all these scandals about it, 1, not being safe, 2, not paying their taxes, 3, sexual harassment or rape or of such that went down in the cabs, allegedly, I'm not saying this exactly happened, next morning, you all still went and called Uber. Facts. Logan Paul, the Japanese scandal, all of his fans complaining, next day, still tuning into his videos. Facts. H&M, are you going to buy their stuff if they put out a 50% sale right now? Yeah. So, I mean, yes, it's wrong for them to do that, and I understand the whole, advertisement scheme of it, and I understand everything. But if you're still going to go back to H&M, please be quiet, sit down and relax. It's just facts. Just do it. Let's get into the next story. Now, to do with Boots Pharmacies, has now raised Boost Pharmacy. Now the company Boots, which is a store, the pharmacists have raised staffing concerns. Now what they think is going on right now, that their staff members are now under way too much pressure, and it's causing them to make certain mistakes. Now what's happened is 3 people has died, unfortunately, following disputes and error. So they've given somebody either the wrong medicine, the wrong medication. It's all medicine, same thing, and people. It's public knowledge now. So I think jobs in general need to start looking after the employers a lot better. This goes back into unwanted sexual attention from females at work. Like there's so much things that happen in the working environment that for some reason is still not being resolved, i.e. having too much pressure at work. Everyone's seen that Amazon documentary, or if you haven't, go check it out, where the workers were peeing in bottles and stuff to meet deadlines and skipping lunch breaks and all of this stuff. So I think somebody needs to sit down with all the companies and actually discuss how are we going to fix this issue where our employees are actually enjoying to work at our specific businesses. And people were looking at us at lower hierarchy. If you're a 9-to-5 job, like a sales assistant, you're like bottom of the food chain. You're the nobody that these companies don't care about. They're the bosses chilling in the Bahamas, half butt naked, ranking in the peas. So maybe they need to come to these working fields and actually see what's going on. You guys let me know in the comment section below what you think about this story. And also, have you ever gone through any sort of pressure at work? Let me know where. I'll be very interested to find out. Now, to go into the next story, countries without government. Now, I guess the conversation for this story is, do we need a government? Now, Northern Ireland, after Martin McGuinness walked out, has not been with a government. Germany, since last September, no government. Belgium, Spain has also gone through periods of no government. Somalia went 15 years without a government. Also, Iraq as well, famously known for not having a government too. So the question is, do we need a government? Does the government need to help us run a country. Looking at these theories and the countries, well, no, clearly not. I mean, Northern Ireland look smooth, Germany smooth, Belgium, Spain, it's not really been that much of an issue. I mean, what is the government worth to this country? What does the government do that makes us think we need a government to survive? You know, something very interesting for you guys to think about. Comment in the section below if you believe that we need a government, and if so, why? If not, what do you think? Why not? Now let's go into the next story. Now, tens of thousands of exhibitionists stripped down to their underwear to ride the world subways in an annual event designed to make people laugh. Now, if you didn't know, you got places like London, Prague, Berlin, and Munich. If you were on the tubes any time last week or in the weekend, you would have seen guys chilling in boxers and underwears, panties, you name it, you saw it. I don't know. It was just supposed to be like some joke. So it's pretty funny that people actually took it upon themselves to, you know, go out in public in just their boxers or, you know, their knickers and stuff like that. And salute to you guys, man. I think that's funny, it's hilarious. The only thing that kind of comes into this, and, you know, there's always going to be that one person that's going to come in and say, you're just asking to be harassed by another male. See, this is the thing that kind of annoys me with this situation. If a man did it, it's funny. If a woman did it, there's a whole nother accusations of this and that and this and that and the meaning behind it. Don't be... Relax, dog. It's a joke. It's funny. And stop being so sexually horny, man. Like, damn. We get it. We get it. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the news. I'll see you again in a couple of seconds to do the sports. Right, let's get into the sports right now. Hopefully you've been enjoying the news segments, and you best be enjoying the news segments. But anyway, let's now talk sports. Aubameyang heading to China, maybe, or not? Well, apparently a 72 million euro has been agreed with Guangzhou. I ain't never going to learn how to say that Chinese team. But he might be heading to China for 72 million euros. What do you guys think? I heard Arsenal wanted him. Clearly, China are his favourable spot. Nah, it's all speculation at the moment anyways. Apparently, it's been agreed according to Sky Sports. So, yeah. If Aubameyang goes to China, what does this mean to football? Is it going to become a thing where, you know, Oscar left, Hulk left, most recently, what was that Southampton striker called? Where he left, Pele, or Pella, whatever his name is. Yeah, man, people are looking at China now. China are raking in these so-called top dogs, and yeah, it's not looking good. Coutinho, wish granted. Now, obviously, he's going to Spain for 146 million. He's actually having a reveal right now with the fans in Barcelona, Spain. Hopefully, I don't know why he went, man. Like, I'm looking at it from this point of view. He can't play in the Champions League. Barcelona running away with the league. Why join now? Like, yo, they don't need you right now. But, you know, go do you. He probably just wanted to move ASAP. Now, Liverpool apparently looking at Thomas Lemar and Mahrez, potentially getting both or getting one off. If I, as a Man United fan, I wouldn't want to say anything, but Lemar will be my choice. Only because with Riyad Mahrez, I feel like he's not that consistent. He moves when the team moves, you know? He's not like I'm going to win the game for my squad type player. But he's a very good player, and he has Premier League experience. And in this sort of conversation, experience can, you know, play a lot in your favour in this league. Just look at Henry Mkhitaryan at Manchester United. It's not really looking like he's pulling away. I mean, he was a great player when he came into the league. So, you know, the kind of small type players, they don't usually live up to the demands and the strength and the pace of this league. So, we'll see what Liverpool does on the January transfer window. If you don't know already, they have they have signed 75 million Van Dijk, who scored in his debut in the FA Cup in their 2-1 win over Everton. So, yeah, worth the money. Comment in the section below what you guys think. Van Dijk worth 75 million? I don't know. Juventus and Man United are after 35 million Ozil. Now, we said that Ozil, if they were to sell him in a January transfer window, will go for 35 million. There's been a lot of speculation that Ozil wants to stay at Arsenal right now, and there's also been a lot of speculation that he's not going to sign a contract and leave at the end of the season. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens with Ozil. However, going back into Arsenal, Sanchez have apparently agreed to move to Man City for 35 million this January transfer window. Now, I don't know how much of that is facts, but there has been reports there's an agreed fee between the two parties of Arsenal and Man City, and, you know, they're going to get Alexis Sanchez. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Man City don't even need Sanchez, but they're going to buy another player. God damn it. Just because Gabriel Jesus is off injured for a couple of months, I think it's 2, they're getting another player in return, and there's an Alexis Sanchez. They're literally upgrading their injured player, you know what I'm saying? Man City are probably going to be king of the Prem for a minute. I mean, I'm not saying they're going to win the Prem back-to-back, you know what I'm saying? United back-to-back, get them like Drake back-to-back, meet Millie, what's up? Like Miley, what's good? Anyways, but yeah, Man City are going to be a force to beat. It's a bit like PSG, but PSG in the pub league, so shout out to Man City. Anyways, Wesley Sneijder off to Al Gharafa, which is a Qatar team. I don't really know how I feel about that, to be honest. Wesley Sneijder is still a top player in my eyes. He was at Galatasaray. I can't remember. He moved somewhere last season as well. I think it was Besiktas, something like that. But yeah, like Wesley Sneijder, he's one of those players that I feel like has wasted like a good 5 years of his career. I think going to Galatasaray was a mistake when Man United wanted him. Don't know how much good he would have done for us 4 years ago, but there was a time when Man United wanted him, Sir Alex Ferguson wanted him as well, and he turned us down. Yeah, it's crazy. It's a bit like Van der Vaart, really, when he went to Tottenham. Even though he had a great season at Tottenham, to be fair, because that was a season where Bell was made. They got the quarterfinals Champions League. Van der Vaart was a good purchase. So that's the end of the transfer rumour window right now. But, I mean, I don't really want to talk about the FA Cup, but the fact that Arsenal lost 4-2 to Nottingham Forest. 4-2! Yo! What would you rather lose? 5-1 to United or 4-2 to Nottingham Forest? Embarrassing. So, yeah, shout out to you. But FA Cup has been great. Newport beating Leeds 2-1. Great header by McCluskey, I think his name is. This is literally me going from the top of my head. Great power header. Man United did a deed against 2-0 against Derby. You know, Lingard on the score sheet again. Lukaku finally celebrating. What do you guys think about that? Chelsea went through, of course. Stoke City lost, and the manager got sacked for it. Mark Hughes is now gone. What do you guys think about that? Is that really a surprise? Swansea pulling out a ball draw. West Ham pulling out a ball draw. Obviously, Everton knocked out by Liverpool 2-1. That was actually a really good game as well. Pretty fair, decent game. Did you not see the Holgate push on Firmino? Apparently, there's been racial claims, so the FA are looking into that to decide whether, you know, there was a real racial claim right there from Holgate, because his reaction was pretty deep after that. But, you know, FA Cup was a great weekend. Everybody loves the FA Cup weekend, but there's no real upset. There's no non-league teams in here as well. It's just, I think the lowest is like League One, so it's like, yeah, okay, cool, you're all full-time players. I want to see a non-league team, like a Salford City or something. That would be interesting to see, like, Salford City go up against Man United, you know, the class of 92 own like the club, and Manchester United, so that would have been cool, but yeah, that ain't gonna happen. But anyways, thank you for watching Chat and Chill on yours. We'll catch you here every day, Monday to Sunday, so load and have a good day, bruh.